Welcome to the Man of Recaps. This is only the Punisher story from Daredevil Season 2. The Irish mob is having a meeting, and you know they're the Irish mob because they've got lots of potato and corned beef. In any case, they're like, with Fisk gone and the other gangs, we're gonna rule the city now. Oh, we're shot. Oh, what? Someone's shooting up the entire mob, getting all of it, and boom, what a bloodbath. There's one Irish survivor. He tracks down Nelson and Murdoch to try to get legal protection, and this one survivor's like, yeah, it was just one guy. Who's this one guy? It's the Punisher! So he goes to kill the Irish survivor, and he's shooting at him and Karen, and they get away in the car, but he's ready to snipe him. But just then, boom, Daredevil comes in. They have a little fight, and they're going toe-to-toe, but then Punisher pulls a gun. He's like, yeah, I use guns. Bang! Shoots him in the head. No, it just grazed him, though. He's okay. Irish guy's making a deal. They want him to wear a wire for a meeting, but turns out they're just using him as bait because District Attorney Reyes wants the Punisher. Sure enough, the Punisher shows up, but Daredevil shows up again. They have a fight round 2, and the Punisher wins this time. He ties Daredevil up on the roof, and we finally get to see him. Oh, what up? It's Shane from Walking Dead. He's like, look, Daredevil, you might not kill bad guys, but I do, so deal with it. Then he blows up the bikes of the Dogs of Hell. He's gonna lure them all out and shoot them, but Daredevil breaks free, and they have a fight again. He knocks them out this time, but the Dogs of Hell are coming up, and they're pissed, so it's time for another one-take hallway fight scene. Yeah, Daredevil kicking butt. This one spills down into the staircase. He fights his way all the way down, and he makes it out. Now the big Irish boss is back in town, and he's very displeased with how things are going. He sends everyone out to full-on track the Punisher, and they find his apartment, but he's gone because he's living in a van down by the river. They do track him to the Carousel Park, by the way, and they're like, we're taking you in. He shoots a bunch of them, but they tase him, so they bring him in, and they're like, look, tell us where our money is, or I'm gonna drill your dog. He's like, what? That's crazy. It's in my van down by the river. So they find it, but then it's bombed. It explodes all the money in those guys. He breaks free, and he's like, I let myself get captured because I want to kill all of you. Daredevil comes in to help, and they fight for a bit together, but then he's like, no killing. Punisher's pretty beat up, though, so he brings him to a cemetery where the cops come. He's like, I got the Punisher for you. I'm just gonna head on out of here. And so the day is saved. Now, Karen's digging for info on the Punisher. She goes to this reporter, and they look around. Turns out he was a nice war hero with the good family that got shot up in some gangland violence, and it looks like there's a big cover-up. Nelson and Murdoch decide to take the Punisher case because they want to get to the truth, but DA Reyes isn't happy about that. She wanted him to get away as fast as possible. The Punisher trial is happening. Since Matt's been otherwise occupied, Foggy has to take point. He's doing a pretty good job, but Matt shows up for the last day of trial, but he hears this cop whisper something to Punisher, and the Punisher throws the case. He's like, I'm a killer. I love killing. Lock me up. So they do, and the first thing they do is take him to see Wilson Fisk. When Fisk first got to prison, this other guy's like, hey, I'm in charge here, but Fisk starts building his own gang, and he sees an opportunity with the Punisher. He brings him in, and he's like, look, turns out that other boss guy, it was part of the drug deal where your family got killed. And so the Punisher's like, point me at him. So Punisher goes in to grab the guy, and the guy explains how, yeah, he was part of the big drug deal between the 3 gangs and this other heroin dealer called the Blacksmith, but the whole thing, it was a sting operation set up by the DA's office. So Punisher kills him, and he goes back, but the guards don't let him out. Instead, they open all the other gates. Fisk is like, yeah, thanks for taking him out. I own the prison now, and I'm gonna let you die. So you know what that means. It's time for another hallway fight. Yeah, they're fighting, and because the Punisher doesn't mind killing, this one gets a lot more brutal than the others, and at the end the Punisher takes out all those guys because he's just a beast. Fisk is like, wow, you're really good at killing. I'm gonna let you out so you kill all the rival gangs while I'm stuck in here. Punisher's like, as soon as you get out, I'm gonna kill you too, and Fisk's like, yeah, that seems fair. So after being in jail for 1 day, Punisher's back on the streets. With the Punisher out of prison, the DA is scared. She admits to how it was a sting operation, and when his family, the civilians, got killed, she tried to cover it up for her political career, but now, boom, she's shot! Oh, they died out of there just in time. Foggy gets hit in the arm, and DA Reyes is dead. Punisher goes to Karen. He's like, I didn't do it, and to prove it, someone else starts shooting at him. He saves her life. They go to this diner. He's like, oh, by the way, I'm using you as bait. Go hide in the back, because guys are coming. When they come, he goes, oh, blam, blam, blam. They're like, hey, who's framing me? They're like, it's that heroin dealer, the Blacksmith, and they tell him he's down by the docks. Punisher gets there first. He's going to shoot the Blacksmith, but Daredevil shows up again, like, no killing. These two are destined to be best frenemies, but then some more guys show up, and they shoot up the whole boat, and boom, explosion. Oh, and it sure looks like the Punisher is dead. Somewhere along the line, by the way, Karen accidentally became a reporter. She's writing an article on the Punisher, so she goes to see one of his old Marine commanders, but she realizes that he is the real Blacksmith. He's like, oh, you found out my secret, I gotta kill you. But as they're driving into the woods, a truck crashes into him. It's the Punisher. He survived, and he's here to save her and get revenge. She's like, wait, no, don't kill him, though. He's like, why does everyone keep saying that? I'm definitely just gonna kill him. So Daredevil goes after Nobu, but then, boom, his ninjas get shot by the Punisher. He's like, yeah, what's up, bro? I told you we'd be best frenemies. I got your back. The Punisher goes and grabs this mysterious CD in the hopes that he's cool enough he'll get his own spin-off someday. We'll find out more in Season 1 of The Punisher.